I What's up, y'all? Happy Sunday to you. I'm labbed out, swagged out. You see me? Okay? You see me looking like the kids with the shark hat. Listen, I wanted to just tell each and every one of you thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for embracing happy hallways. You don't know how much your presence in the hallways makes a difference. Like, it's night and day. Kids, as soon as they see us, they're turning around. They don't want to be out there, and that's the objective. Not only do they not want to be out there, but I can honestly say, when they go into your classrooms, learning is occurring. We did a walkthrough 8th period on Thursday, and I was just floored by teammates that were on the third floor, and just the engagement that they had with students on the 8th period on a Thursday. It was phenomenal. So kudos to every single teacher that we saw on that day. But it's not just 8th period. Every day, every period that I'm going in, I'm seeing kids really, really getting down to the nuts and bolts of doing work and really learning. And this is how we take our school back, and this is how we change the culture. All hands on deck. We all take ownership for what's going on in our school, and we can't let the kids win. If we don't have an identity or a purpose, they'll create one for us. But we actually have one. But now it's time for everybody to embrace the vision, everybody to put their hands to the plow, and everybody to work. And this week, I saw that happening. Additionally, lunches. Yo, we haven't even sent out that permanent lunch schedule, which should be coming to you this week. But, like, it's some great collaboration going on. I know for a fact, I talked to Miss Newsom. Miss Ricks came outside to do hall duty. She realized there was a bunch of people outside doing hall duty on the 4th floor. So what did she do? She went down and supported in the cafeteria. This is the type of teamwork that I want to see. This is what a shark is. This is what we do. We find something to do. We put our hands to the plow and we work. Why? Because it's all of our schools. Big shout out to our ops team on their EKG walkthrough. We did really, really well. One of the areas, just being honest, that we got dinged on was cleanliness. So if you see something, pick it up. If you see something, sweep it up. If you see something, say something. This is all of our schools. We have to make sure that it's clean. If you go into the bathrooms and you see the bathrooms are terrible, shoot a text downstairs to the main office and have them send for Mr. Anthony to come clean the bathrooms. This is what we have to do, because we're all in this school together. We're all working together, but we all don't see everything. If you see it, say something. But again, I really see this camaraderie and this love for each other, for our community, really starting to come to fruition in this Slack. I'm seeing everybody shouting out their floors, shouting out when people doing the right things. That's the expectation. This is not just something that we're doing for now. This is the norm. This is our new normal. All right? So don't be surprised as we move on next school year. Happy hallways is how we roll. This is what we do. We're sharks, and we out there in the hallway. We in the sea. You never see a shark just in hiding. Sharks are always visible. You always see them. When you least expect it, you see them. All right. So I've had a lot of questions about leadership roles for school year 24. Leadership roles are going to be, the descriptions are going to be sent out this week. All right. So please check your email. They're going to be sent out this week. Once we send the leadership roles out, please read through them. Unlike previous years where you were allowed to have multiple roles, this year's one. Pick the one you want to do the most and apply for that. Everybody, even if you're in a leadership role right now, aside from assistant principals, every other secondary leadership role, you will have to reapply for it. It's open to every single person. Why? Because the JD, the job descriptions, are changing slightly. Responsibilities are changing slightly. And it's more order and more direct, more clarity on what it is that I expect from you in those roles. So please, 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 if you're already a grade level chair, if you're already an instructional coach, if you're already a department chair, reread the descriptions and decide if that's something you want to do. Again, we're not doing multiple. You're going to pick one, because what I want you to do is do one thing and do that one thing well. A lot of times we have multiple things that we're trying to do, and we do all of them mediocre. We don't do them well. I want you to do whatever you select. I want you to do that well. So it's one this year. All right. So leadership roles will be sent out this week. Check your email. When we get back from break, an interest form will be sent out to all staff. If you are interested in one of those leadership roles, please make sure that you complete that form, because once we get the form back, those people that express interest are the only ones that are going to get the performance tasks. We're not sending out the performance tasks whole staff, only if you express interest, and you must do so by completing the interest form. After the performance task is sent out, you'll get a date for when your interview will be. But the goal is to have all interviews completed by the end of I was gonna say August, by the end of April. Okay. So one thing that I definitely wanted to address this week, and I know it's the week before break, and there were a lot of things that were out of our control that we couldn't handle. But attendance is key. Whenever you're trying to change anything, or you're trying to change your organization, and you're trying to establish routines and systems, it requires that those parties, all stakeholders are present. We can't push for attendance for students to be in the building if we as staff aren't there. Now, I'm not talking about if you had a legitimate reason, if there was something pre-planned or whatever the case might be. But what I am asking is that everyone really, for this week in particular, because we only have 4 days, come to work. If you can make it, please do come. Additionally, the goal for us as a staff for weekly attendance, and this is on me because I don't say it enough, is 90%. The expectation is that you are coming to work every single day, and when we do our average for the week, we have 90% attendance for our staff. Heck, the goal for me is 90% every single day, right? 90% of the staff should be in the building every single day. But again, we had a lot of outages this past week, and you guys held it down. School was not crazy. Didn't feel like we had as many people out as we had. So again, I thank you for that. And I don't have much to give you back because you know that budget is tight. But this week, because we are leading into spring break, this week is dress down week. Every single day for staff members. Every single day this week will be dress down week for our staff. So that is the one way that I can say freely that I appreciate what you do. The only ask that I have for you, gentlemen and some ladies, please don't wear hats. We are trying to get the children to move away from wearing hats. So one of the things that I have to do is have you guys model that even on dress down days, that we don't wear hats. I really want everybody to start really honing in on holding students accountable and addressing the things that we see that we should not see. Hats should be addressed by every single teacher, every single staff member, students, and not just deans or APs. Everybody should be telling students to take their hats off. And if students are wearing hats, some of them because it is Ramadan and they're wearing it for religious purposes, they will tell you that, all right? But Ms. Wright also has given out a list of students, and if you feel like it's a little like off, then double check with another teammate to verify that that student is in fact observing Ramadan. Generally, if you go to their dean, all the deans know which one of their students are observing Ramadan. So please, when you dress down, remember you are still a professional. This is not an unrestricted dress down. It is dress down, but it's not unrestricted. I don't want to see sweatpants. I don't want to see rips in jeans. If you have to wear the jeans with the rips, because I understand y'all young, so y'all don't got regular jeans, make sure you have something underneath it. I don't want to see your skin, all right? But this is dress down this week. You don't have to worry about wearing lab swag or college swag. I would prefer it. But if you just want to dress down, like professional still in your dress down, this is your week to do it. Monday through Thursday. Last but certainly not least, Shark of the Month. Thank you for those of you who voted. And I don't understand. We got a staff of over 70 people, and yet I still only get like 25 submissions. Complete the surveys. Come on, y'all. But nevertheless, even with the people who did submit, we have 2 winners for the month of April. Let's give a big shout out. Drum roll, please. First Shark of the Month goes to Dariana Rodriguez. Woo! Pew, 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 pew. All right, second drum roll. With the most votes for the whole staff for the month of April, give it up for Abby Ricks. Congratulations, Abs. You earned Shark of the Month. There is one more thing that I need y'all to vote for. Thank you so much for everybody that voted for the Outstanding Teammates is Everything Award. We have a 3-way tie. Down below, I need everyone. How many ones? Everyone to vote for your Outstanding Teammate of this school year 2023. I need y'all to vote. We got a 3-way tie, and we got 3 great candidates. I need y'all to vote because I need to pick who is going. We need to pick who is representing us as our Outstanding Teammate of the Year. All right. I went well over my time. This one's long. My bad, y'all. I had a lot of stuff to talk about. My bad. And we won't have one next week, so count it as a double because I'm not doing it during spring break. So, love you guys. Have a great Sunday. See you on Monday. Pew, pew, pew.